Welcome to another live stream on. Oh, I made a mistake with my. Let me fix this for a minute, folks. Anyway, I put on. I'll just get on here. How the heck did I get on here? Customize. Custom screen. That's right. Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. Tonight is a live stream, evening live stream. We were on this morning. We had a good old time, and now we're on the evening live stream. So everybody comes in to join me. We're going to have a good old time chatting. Now, today I was working on my baseball caps, and I had a conversation with the vendor, the ones that wanted to make the ball cap. Well, we kept running into a snag because they wanted 300 DPIs on the logo. Unfortunately, I found out how to make. Hey, that's Siberian Gabriel. How you doing? Welcome. I found out how to do the same here. Hey, Bass Fishing with Paul. Welcome to the stream. But I found out how to make a logo up to 500 DPI, 300 DPIs. But now I figured that out. Now I have to call them tomorrow. That's good. Oh, okay, Paul, no problem. You get your rest, okay? Nice seeing you. You know, the whole problem is about being a designer. We all have a learning curve. We have to learn. You're welcome. Everybody that has a skill has to have a learning curve. Even the contractors, they have a learning curve. Everybody, we have to learn new things. And the ball caps are one of them. And I'm telling you, they're not easy to do. They're hard to do, and unfortunately, anything hard I overcome. But the vendor wanted me to allow them to make the logos for the baseball. They offered to make them, the silk screen. I am on a hat. So I'm just gonna. Okay. I'm just going to. See, I got the learning curve today from them. 3.5 is the size of the hat. 3.5. They said the bottom part will show a sign, a measurement on the bottom. You don't have to do the bottom, do the top. So I figured I found that out today. So it's going to be fun, unfortunately. It's going to be fun to make a baseball cap. I will get them done as I learn, as I go along. I'll tell you the truth. Way back in the day when I was doing T-shirts, I had to learn that as well. So I picked on that skill. And now I'm a 25-year pro, and I'm sure baseball caps are not going to slow me down. I'll tell you that one right now. I will print them, guaranteed. I will learn how to do them. And then afterwards, I don't know how they use their machines. They do them, but they have big machines. I guess they do them with. But sorry about the yawning bit. I've been up early this morning doing the live stream, so I've been going through the allergy problems. I got to take my allergy medicine later on, and eye drops as well. But I want to have the same logo as my channel. That's why I want them to make them. They wanted to make them, and I'm going to let them do them. They're not expensive. The logo's not expensive, but the hats are going to be $15 a piece when I make them. But they're going to be worth it. It's going to be fun. I'm going to say that. Oh, sorry there, Alice. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm just kind of tired today. I was up early this morning. I was up at 8 o'clock this morning. I went to bed at 2 o'clock. Sorry about that. I hope I don't make you tired. Just be all right. So what I did is I'm learning how to do these baseball caps. It's going to be something to be learning, something new I'm going to be doing. I built the press. I have the press. And everything. But I'm going to make the hats. And when I do, I'll let everybody see what the hat looks like after I'm done. But knowing me, I probably figure out how to do the logo for my hat myself. Knowing me, I know how to do things. I get into these frenzies that I happen to make. Something that must be hard to me, I like to jump right on them. And that's what I did about the t-shirts. I didn't know what I was doing back in the day, how to make those. And, oh, okay. Well, Paul, don't stay on here for my accord. Just go to bed, get your rest. I understand if you're tired. Skip off the bed there, bud, and get your rest. Because you are a friend and I care about you. So go get your rest, Paul, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll get more people in here. Just take care of yourself. This host cares about you. So I never think of myself on my channel. You know that. And I don't like, I never think of myself. I never do. And that's the truth of me. You know me very well. So what I said is, though, I will conquer this. See, I made another logo, but I didn't want this logo to be for my hat because this ain't the China logo. This is not the China logo. Okay. So I just want to get into making them, and I will make them. I went through a lot of learning curves with the t-shirts, and now look how they print out. So I'm going to do the same thing for the baseball caps. Now I'll get them done as well. So it's going to be a learning curve. Everything in life is on a learning curve. You know that everything in life we have to learn how to put our shoes on, how to walk, how to talk. You know, even how to do anything we pick up. Anybody that picks up a new skill, you got to learn how to do it. You know, like metal detecting isn't hard to do. That's an easy skill. So is magnet fishing. That's right, Alice. You got that right. You got that right on. He's right. You nailed it. You nailed it. But it's a fun thing, you know. The good Lord gave you these gifts, so I'm just going to use them to honor them. And so I like them. I learned how to play the guitar, and I learned that for a while. I learned I was playing since 1983, 84, 83, something like that. I think in 1983. So I learned how to play that too. So everything is a learning curve. I don't like these logos. I basic sense of film. I don't care. Oh, I figured, I mean, last night, I had these two battery packs for my ZR10 camera from Canon. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead. It ain't my camera's dead. It's the batteries that are no good. So I got to buy another set of batteries for the camera. I might buy two of them. But that's why my camera doesn't work. It's not my camera's dead. It's the batteries that are dead. They're not heating up and not charging. So that's what's the matter with them. So I don't have to worry about the camera being dead because the camera's dead. It's the batteries that are dead. So that's my favorite camera, the ZR10. I got more control with that camera, and I always record my videos when I produce videos before I became a live streamer. So that's why I have to get that camera batteries again because I could use them for my videos. Say if I want to do a video outside, that camera will do wonders for me. The audio is good in that camera. It don't get muffled or anything. It's really an excellent camera. I like it. It's $1,100. I never paid for it. Someone threw it out. Someone left it in the storage unit. My friend asked me and my other friend to clean it out. So behind the wall there was a camera. I found it, so I kept it. So, but anyway, it's good to be on here to everybody tonight. Now we got a zero up there. Wow, what happened to all the people? Yeah. That's what it is when you're helping someone clean something out. I have to hold on. So I had a call. Hey Mary, how you doing? I had a call. I had to mute that because Hogan's Heroes theme song. I don't want to get a strike for that, so I just had to mute it. I had a very important call coming in, so that's why I had to mute it. But I'm back again. So how you doing there, Mary? How's everything over your end? How's the weather over your end? And is it cool, hot, warm? Because today it was warm over here, so it must be warm over where you are. So I know everybody's having a problem with the heat these days, and it's not. Every time we get hot weather, we have to have humidity with it. That's why I don't like about the hot weather. The humidity is awful. I don't care how old you are, the humidity just completely bugs the heck out of you. And nobody likes the humidity. I don't care who you are, you will admit that the humidity is awful. The humidity is completely awful. And no one likes the humidity. 97, what's the humidity? 45%. It's not bad. It's low humidity. It's not bad over there where you are, Mary. It's 45% humidity. It ain't bad. How's my humidity over here? Let's try this. Try this one. See if my weather can tell me how. All right. All right. Mine's 87%. Oh, okay. Sure, humidity's 34%. My humidity's low. But 87. Huh. Yes, it is very hot. 101 Fahrenheit. Holy crap. That is hot, Mary. That is really hot. How you keeping cool? You got an AC, right? I hope you have an AC. I hope you have one. Jeez, you don't want to go without one, that's for sure. That is awful. 101 Fahrenheit. That is a lot of heat index. Oh, Lord. That is a lot of humidity. Let me drink my coffee here. I don't know. It's going to get hot again, too, this week. And unfortunately. But that's the summertime for you. I guess it's going right into summertime. And spring never got here tonight. So it goes right into summer. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Mary. I am glad to hear that you have a good AC in your house. I'm glad of that one. Yeah, it's ringing it out. You didn't. Yeah. All right. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go see what's for dinner. I'll be back in a minute. Don't go away, though, all right? I'll be right back. Back again. Save a little bit of my dinner. Oh, yeah, dog gets hot, too. He got fur. They heat up, too. The dog heats up like a person does. Oh, you haven't yours yet? It's not that hot over there where you are, Alice? I just hope everyone stays cool this year. I'm concerned for every one of you that are in here. I do care about you all, so I just want you to stay cool and drink your liquids. Don't get dehydrated in this heat. Always keep what you call hydrated. Yeah, you better put your AC on there too. I think you better put your AC on there, Alice. Don't go without. Please don't get ill from the heat. I care about everybody that comes in here. I do care about people, and I do sincerely do. I don't have lots of trees in my house. Really? What's that got to do with the trees, Alice? To explain that. I don't know what you mean by that. It means do you mean it's what your yard's wide open? I wish I had no trees around my property. We cut a lot of them down, but oh, okay, I get what you're talking. That's why you don't use it. But your house does get warm, though, right? You shouldn't never neglect yourself. If you feel warm, turn it on. Because your life, you only got one life, and you want to make sure you keep it good. You know, you went through too much there, Alice. You don't want to go through any more. So, well, yeah, huskies love the snow. Huskies do definitely love the snow. Had a good old live stream this morning, though. I ran on the live stream early this morning, and I went on the live stream and had a good old chat from friends, and we had a good time. We didn't have many in here, but the thought that counts, you know. And I like talking to people, and we're just gonna wait and see how many more people come in here. Some people just stay out and want to listen and chat. It's all right. You don't have to come in here if you don't want to. I'm not gonna force anybody to come in here. I just want people to feel welcome. Don't feel like you gotta worry to come in here. No one's gonna say nothing to you. Just behave yourself. Be yourself. Respect me and others who are in the chat. No, you'll be fine. Just be yourself. Everybody has the ability to be good to people. So show the good side of you and be all right. So today it's been a busy day. No, I've not been working to insurance, but I'm trying to get the hang of those baseball caps because that's going to be a big selling point too. And I will get to know them as I eat my dinner behind the avatar. I'm still talking to you. Go Yankees. Cools the dog off when it rains. Cools the dogs off. Dog loves rain and it loves snow. It cools them down. They do have a body that heats up too, you know, so that's why the dog likes to keep cool. Oh, really? Too? Really? Truly? Wow. That's cool. You gotta watch out for ticks for dogs though, and fleas and all that stuff. As long as the dog don't have no tick problems, you'll be fine. But you know, I miss my dog every day though. I even miss my mom too, that's not around no more either. Family and members, it's hard, you know, we miss our loved ones. Not pets too. But we have to live on, you know, we have to go on with our lives, unfortunately. We have to go on with our lives, and day by day, we never know when we're going to be here today, 1 minute, and gone tomorrow the next. Only God knows. Yeah. Well, my dog didn't die automatically. He had a spirit jump. No, I don't want. I don't got the money to afford. I can't afford a dog. It's too highly priced. I can't afford one now. It's too much money. I don't make that much money, so I can't afford one. My girlfriend mentioned that too about the dog, and I said, "No, I can't afford one. Sorry, we can't have one." And that was the end of that conversation. But dogs are nice to have, you know, but I can't afford one. There's no way I can afford the vet bills. Oh, I couldn't. I could get a small dog if I had the money, but I don't have the money to afford one. So I promised my dog wouldn't get another one. But my dog was the healthiest dog around until that spirit jumped him and gave him pancreas cancer and killed him. So, nah, I used to have a cat when I was younger. I can't afford nothing. You have to take a cat to the vet too, you know. And I can't afford that either. I'm not that well off, so I can't. I like to, but I can't. So I have to pass on both things. You know, and I don't want to think that my cat's getting beaten up outside when I'm sleeping at night. The cat's outside. Who knows what's happening to him? You know, you gotta worry about everything. You know, everything in life you gotta worry about. If I had a cat, I'd be worried sick about the cat too. What's going on with the cat and who he's running into? You know? See, I care about everything, even the animals. Even when they're not mine, I care about Alice's dog and yours, Mary, and everything. I'm that way. I care about the animals, you know. They're nice to have, you know, when you can afford them, that is. My friend Tasha has a dog named Bear, and that dog's adorable. Bear's adorable. It's a medical dog, you know, a medical one of those trained dogs there. But oh, okay. Yeah, I can't afford an animal. I wish I could, but I couldn't. I couldn't afford anything. So I'd rather, you know. But you know what happened to me one day? Some cats were fighting on my porch, right? And the cats were big as mountain lions. I couldn't believe how big those cats were. They're like mountain lions. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. They were fighting over a female on my porch. I had to chase them off my property. And 8 of them come out of nowhere trying to run away too. It's crazy, crazy neighborhood. Oh my Lord! I'm saying, how in tarnishing the cat can a cat be that big? His head was that big, Alice, that big. Is that what they are, Alice? That's what they call them? Man, that cat was big. Holy crap! Oh, okay. That cat was. Those cats were huge. Holy Lord, I couldn't believe it. And other cats are trying to fight with that other cat. You believe it? I chased them off my property. I said, get out of here, darn cats. Go fight somewhere else. Don't fight near my house. I don't want to see any cats get their faces ripped apart. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see any cats get hurt in the fight. I don't want to see that. It bothers me as it is. Well, I worry about a cat if I had one. I worry what's happening to him outside when he's out there. You got to worry about a car running over another cat beating up on it. It's like a child to you. You care about your animals like they're your kids, and you worry about them constantly. What's going on with them? They're in the house all right, they're fine, but they're out there running around outside. You know what's going on in that home. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Alice. That's what I'm saying. That's what you worry about. The poor cat can be killed by a coyote. You don't want that. So you see, you worry about your animal like you worry about a kid. Oh, okay. That's good. Wish I lived in the country instead of a city. These people are nothing but a pain in the rear. They allow rap music or disrespecting the neighbors. City life is a pain in the neck. And just what's a turkey puzzle? What's that? What the heck is that, Alice? Explain that to me. How big is it? Nobody wants in the turkey puzzle. They tried to take it from. Wow, really? Are really serious? Wow, that is awful. Oh, jeez. Oh, a huge bird, huh? Wow. Oh, is that right? How'd you save the dog from it? Did you hit it over the head or something? Would you hit the thing over the head with something? Like a broom or something to get the dog away from him? Jeez. Oh, wow. Now you gotta take care of their animals. You gotta watch them every minute like a kid. Wow. Man, you got some very interesting animals where you both live, I'll tell you. You got some very interesting animals in your neighborhood. I don't have them over here. We see black turkeys running around, wild turkeys or deers or something, but we don't have vultures around here, I don't think. I don't know if we do. I would never know anyway, but they can be a real nuisance too for being in the homes and stuff too. Wow, really serious, Mary? Oh, geez. Wow, that is awful, huh? I know hawks eat rodents. I know that. Yeah, I know hawks, black hawks that eat rodents. They eat rodents and stuff like that. They kill rodents and everything. I know some things. Oh, really, huh? Jeez. Hmm. You know, one day I seen on YouTube, I seen this, I think it was a vulture, I think, or some kind of bird going in someone's yard, and the turkey attacked it and killed it. Turkey beat the tar out, tried to take her eggs, and she beat the living tar out of that thing, and she killed it. It's one of the young bird bought it with his chickens. Oh yeah, I know that. But that's what happens when someone on the YouTube had a turkey farm, and I guess they try to go and steal the eggs, or the eggs are in a nest, and she attacked the vulture and killed it. She beat the tar out of the thing. She attacked it, killed it. They can handle themselves, those turkeys, man, against them. I seen it done. No, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of neat though. But I like abandoned houses though, especially if the windows are broken out in the house. The vultures will go in those houses and live in there. Yes, but they find old houses they like to live in too. They like to live in old houses and abandoned homes and stuff. Some of the southern regions have them. Yeah, they are. See, farm animals protect each other, you know. I had some, I think they're chicken tenders. I think I'm not sure what they are, and coleslaw. I don't eat French fries anymore. It's not good for you. They put weight on you. Okay. So the whole thing is that farm animals protect each other. You know, they look after each other because they're family. You know, they protect their own. You know, like a donkey or any kind of animal will protect the small animals. You know, they won't let anything happen to them. They get so adjusted to one another. Like look at the One Day at a Time farmstead. Jean and Mark, Shelby, their daughter. They have all these animals, right? They have a lot of farm animals, goats and chickens and dogs and cats and pigs, and they have nice channel. And they protect each other. The animals do. They protect each other like they're bonded. You know. Really, I didn't know that. That's the first time I ever knew that one. Really, the mean birds. I never knew that, Alice. I didn't never knew that. Oh, I didn't know that. Something you're teaching me. I didn't know that. Hmm. You ever see a flying squirrel? You ever see the flying squirrels around? Hiding their nuts in their nests? Yeah, I seen a flying squirrel one time, a black one. Haven't seen one around here lately, though. Yep, yeah, true. Used to see a flying squirrel in my yard one time. That was when I was really young. Now today I don't see them anymore around here now. I got them. Who was attacked by a goose? Would you try to take an egg? Would you try to steal her eggs? I'll tell you a story about me. I was a 10-year-old kid at the time, right? I seen these eggs in a nest, and I was going over to try to take one, and a geese come right out of nowhere trying to bite me right in my little ass. I'm telling you. He tried to nip me right in my butt when I was a kid. I ran out and ran, and they was chasing me. And they asked me, what did you do to that bird? I didn't do nothing. You were trying to take one of their eggs, weren't you? I seen an egg and I thought, oh, what the heck? No one's near it. So I tried to pick it up and it ran after me and tried to nip me in my little rear end when I was a kid. And I never did it again. I was running my little rear end out of there quick. Man, I was a good runner when I was a kid. I was something. But I did it. I tried to grab an egg out of the nest, and before I even get near that egg, I wasn't even stopping near it. I was just try to walk over near it. Here comes the bird out of nowhere, right after me. Almost got my butt almost got my butt nipped by a bird's beak by that much. And then I ran away. They started chasing me, trying to nip me anyway, but they didn't do it. I threw a stick at it and threw a stick at him and ran away. They were nasty birds, dude. Very nasty birds. It did. It was a nest there, Alice. It was. It was a nest, and I seen the eggs laying on the ground, and I didn't know. I was only a little kid at the time, so I went to go pick one of them up. I haven't even got stuck 2 inches near it. The bird was right up near almost bit me in the rear end with her beak. She wanted to pinch my little rear end with that beak. And man, I ran away. I ran away. It was chasing me, trying to nip me about that much near my butt. That's when I was young. I wasn't scared of anything. I was just a little brat. I wasn't scared of nothing. I would have picked the egg up, even if the goose came after me. I would have picked it up. But that's the way I was. I wasn't scared of nothing. But I ran and I was laughing out while I was running. I was laughing at it when I was running away from them. They were chasing me. I laughed. I started laughing at them. I wasn't scared of them. So that's how much of a kid so I was scared of anything. A park with a pond. Oh, really? Oh, gee. He was gonna bite my rear end with that beak. You ever get bit by? I think it was a duck. I think I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it was a duck that I tried to grab a duck egg. Guess what? It was a duck. A duck, man, they bite. They got some terrible big beaks and they sting. When they nip you, they'll hurt. Boy, they hurt. They were suckers. That bird was so big. I was running and I was laughing. I thought he was gonna nip my butt, but he didn't. But I was laughing at it and thought it was funny. Oh, you got nipped? I wanted to go back after to get the egg, you know. And the person that was in the park, I was a forest ranger. He said, "Get away from those birds. Where were you, stupid or something? You want to get yourself hurt? They can hurt you." I was a little kid, and the guy said, "Get out of here. Just stop trying to go near them." And they kept chasing me, and I started laughing at them. That's what happened. I was crazy when I was a little kid. I didn't care. I did some stupid things, you know. Because I was good. Use age says bad. Oh, I know. I was doing it to be funny. I was teasing it. Yeah, but I was teasing it. I wasn't going to steal the eggs. I was teasing them. I was being a brat. And I decided to go after them again to get chased again by the birds. I'd have to mute this. Heard a little music playing. That's why I had to. I was a bad boy when I was a kid. When I was a little kid. I was a little brat. Even if I was being chased by, I wanted to go back and aggravate him again. That's all I was doing to get attention from the bird, and that worked. Man, that bird was nasty. He had a bad disposition. It was a female, and she was a mean. You want to talk about protecting her eggs? Oh, she was protecting those eggs like you ain't getting near my children went up on. Get out of here, little brat. And she was chasing me. And I was laughing. I was running away. I had my fun when I was a kid. The forest ranger told me, "Get away from those birds, kid. Stop that. You're gonna get in trouble with me if you don't stop it. I'll report you to your camp leader." The guy said, "Hey, get over here. Stop bothering those birds. Get out of there," he says. "What's the matter with you? You stupid or something?" I said, "No, I'm just having fun." You get over here. I have to keep an eye on you. You're getting in too much trouble. That was Camp Umicus. I was at the YMCA Camp Umicus when I was a kid, and that's when I got into the situations for the birds and the ducks and stuff like that. They had wooded areas over there, and they lay their eggs, and I just thought I'd get a little attention from them, you know. Me and my wiffle haircut, and you know, I had fun when I was a kid. I know it was a brat, but you know, that's what that was. It was summer camp. It was nice. It was fun, especially getting chased by those ducks. Told my mother about it. She said, "You could have got hurt, man. They bite. They stay hurt. You watch out. You'll nip you a little rear end. You won't want to go back to camp anymore." I stopped doing it afterwards. I stopped doing it afterwards. Oh, really? Um, I was a Cub Scout, and I used to get a lot of badges for remembering the speeches. We had a woman Cub Scout leader. She was like a mother figure to all of us. She was a little older, but she was a mother figure, and we loved her a lot. She was our own grandmother, you know. She was very nice until the city bought her house away from her. Now she's the end of our Cub Scout leader. So I liked her. I liked her. You know, I used to go to the Cub Scout. I had that Cub Scout uniform. My mom made sure I got that Cub Scout uniform, though. She made sure I got one. And I wore it all the time, man. I grew out of that thing. I loved that Cub Scout uniform. When I was a kid, I used to wear that all the time. Every time I went to the meetings. I had this Cub Scout handbook. I had it all. My mother made sure I had all those things, you know. Well, I had a good mother when I was a young kid. I was a brat to her, too, but she put up with me. She loved me and everything. But, you know, kids can be a pain in the butt, too, you know. Not meaning to be, but we are. God rest her soul, you know. Oh, really, huh? Wasn't that fun, huh? I used to like to wear that Cub Scout uniform with a band in the back, tie it like this, and pull it up. We have a good group leader. We had a nice lady that was running the Cub Scouts. We really enjoyed her as our leader. Did a good job with us too until the city bought her house by domain, so that was the end of us. Oh yeah, my father was no good to us kids though. My mother played both parts. My father was never around. He was an abuser or a drunk or a guy that likes to run around with my mother chasing women. He was no good good role model. My mother was, but not my dad, so that's no problem. He's dead anyway now, and both are, but my mother's a Christian, so she's with the Lord, but my father wasn't. So, you know, my mother was a pretty good parent, though. We all stuck by her. We listened to her. We're growing up. But we learned a lot from our parents when we're growing up, you know, especially the one that I learned from. But that's the reason why I'm a Christian today, because of my mother and stuff. Yeah. See, some kids have a father and mother that are really good. Only one good parent I had is my mom. My father was no good. He didn't like any. He hated us kids. He cared only about his beer, his booze, his women, and getting drunk and stuff. He couldn't fight with the crap though in the bars though. He would get his butt kicked every time too. But you know, that's part of being, you know, what happens. But we learn from them. I learned a lot to respect women from my mom. I would never ever follow what my dad used to do. No way. I wouldn't abuse a woman. I wouldn't raise a hand to one. And if I ever see someone doing that, I'd knock them cold. Never known. I better never see a guy hitting a woman. If I see one, I'm gonna conk him cold. Get a little music playing. Let to mute this for a bit. See, God didn't put women on the earth to be abused by a man, you know? I hate when a guy hits a woman. I don't like it. It makes you want to knock him out. I just can't stand that when a guy puts his hand on a woman and hits her. I'll knock him right out. I don't tolerate it. Hey, Porch Man, how you, Tristan? What's going on, man? How you feeling today, man? How are you feeling, Tristan? You feeling good there, bud? Ashley Brady was in my live stream this morning there, Porch Man. She was in my live stream this morning I was on. her man's home with her now, so she's with him now, so it's cool. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Tristan. Just stay away from those Mexican restaurants. Don't go eating there no more. Stay away from those places, man. You don't need them. Stay at home and eat. You're better off. You gotta say hello to Siberian Gal Pal. The logo, the avatar she's using is her dog Ozzy, and the dog is a cutie. I love husky dogs. They're nice, nice dogs. Say hello to Mary as well. Mary J. Lastone. She's still here. Say hello to her, Tristan. So I was on this morning. I had a good time talking to people this morning. Yeah, I know you're over Dougie Doug's channel. My friend Doug, he's got a good channel. I went over there one night, seeing you there. They don't want no music coming on here. I want a copy strike. But it's fun. The warm weather's nice. I like the warm weather. I just don't like the humidity that comes with it. And so that's why I don't like. But warm weather's good though. Give me a warm day without humidity, and I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. But we have more people coming in. I hope that more people show up and come in. Be yourself, everybody. Join our chat. No, I don't. I'm not sleepy. I'm not sleepy. I'm just sitting here relaxing, with my hand over my head. Had to mute my mic once in a while. I hear some booming speakers right up the street. I want to hear no rap music playing. Some people like to play it loud, and I want to get it on my channel. It's fine now, though. So I have a person over here I haven't heard from a while playing his loud music, and people ride by and play it. I have to be careful with my streams. Because I live in the city, people just don't. There are a lot of people that are immigrants around here that live in different countries, and they think they're still at home. And they play their music out as loud as they want. But that wasn't that loud. I just wanted to make sure that I can get a copy strike. I'm just being careful. Being careful with my channel. That's all. That's all I'm being careful. That's all. If I hear a car coming, I just have to mute it just in case. Just being cautious. That's all. Just being cautious. The eyes are itching me today, though. Oh, these allergies are killing me. Yeah, some people are worse than others. Some people say between people on drugs when they play their music loud with their windows open, or they carry guns with them in their cars, or drugs, or whatever. So you don't want to approach them. You just let them alone. Let them alone. You're better off leaving them alone. They won't hurt you. But you know, that's the way the world is. It's the way the world is. Yep. They can't fight you when they use guns. They carry guns on them when they carry drugs, and they get busted by the cops living around here. I got raiding a lot of places around here about the drugs. So they raided a lot of places that had drugs. They're cutting, tracking down on them around here. Brothers right here just showed up. Yeah, I have 2 more sisters left. I have 5 brothers. I'm the youngest. I have 5 brothers. I'm the youngest. And I had 3 sisters. One died of stage 4 lung cancer. But I got 2 left. And I got let me see, 5 brothers. So David, it lives in the same house with me. He's my head mod. And my other brother doesn't live here. I got another one, and I got 3 more brothers. So, what's going on, Dave? Say hello to Mary and Siberian Gal Pal, and Tristan's in here somewhere. Our friend Tristan, he's here. Yeah, we have a big family. We all went through hell when we were kids, but we're doing all right today, though. Thank God we are doing all right, fortunately. Hey, Dougie Doug is here. Hey, Doug, what's going on, dude? Glad you're here, man. Welcome to the stream. Want to come up, Doug? I'll let you up. If you want to come up, just let me know. It's always good to have friends here tonight and everything. I'm doing all right, man. I have to mute this mic again. I don't know how loud this music is going to be. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, no music's playing. I'm just being careful with these crazy cars coming by here. If they only keep their windows closed and run their AC in their car and keep the windows down and let them keep the windows up, I mean, and play their music, it's fine. But some people get out of hand with it. One night, a guy rolled by here and he blasted it. You can hear his rap music all in my house, hearing the words and everything. It was a really nasty song, too. But it's all good, though. Oh, brother, here's my brother. Okay, here you are. Trouble again?
Huh?
Your camera giving you trouble at all?
No, it's a fuck. It's you. Excuse me. It's what you do. Violation.
Really?
I got on. Yeah, it's on my laptop now. Come on my laptop.
I'll go up there tonight and look at it, see if I can take care of the problem.
Took on the other one. The other big one is all set.
Oh, here's my friend. Here's Dougie. Hey, Doug, what's going
Hey,
on, man?
Wayne, how you doing?
Hey,
Fine.
Doug.
How you doing?
Hello, Dave.
How's it going, Doug?
Doing pretty good. I got my laptop so I can read the chat because I can't read the chat on my tablet. So
Oh,
I might be looking this way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I own one of those too.
Hey, Doug.
Okay.
Doug, my chair broke off. I had a chair my sister gave me, and that thing was only. You know how you know how you're at a bar and you sit on a bar stool like where it goes around.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me that and it broke after a while. The pieces fell off of it, right? So
What?
Yeah, they fell apart. I don't know how they did that, but
You unspun it.
I don't know what the hell that was doing. I didn't do nothing. I just sat on it and just all the pieces cracked. It fell apart.
Oh shit.
So I got them on my laptop, sitting on my bed now on my laptop. I get another.
Oh.
I got a place to find. I know I get a chair for $50, and it holds the weight of 300 pounds or something.
I'm sitting on my porch in a chair that looks like that one, but
Really?
but I happen to be on this one. So.
It only costs like the chair only costs like $54, and it takes up to 300 pounds, so I won't break the chair. There is a dump chair.
I was up in Nashua, New Hampshire the other day, Wayne, but I think our friend Bernie was in Maine at the time. He's got a job or something he does in Maine now.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get up to see him, but not that far, and maybe I'll have an opportunity again to go up and see him.
Hmm. Right.
Okay. Now, Dave, you're using the background, right? I don't know if I could do that on this.
Yeah, I do. My brother showed me how to do. You got to go in the settings.
Yeah, but I'm on the tablet, and I don't think that when I go in and I go for my background,
he knows something about it.
They tell me I don't have the option.
Oh,
like I need to download the app or something. I don't know.
I don't want to know that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it on your laptop, though.
On my laptop, I can access my settings. Yeah, but I'm not on this device. This is YouTube. You know what I mean? I use the two devices because I can't read the chat on the tablet. I have to be able to look down here.
Yeah,
and I can see Nightbot and Galpal. Yeah. And J. Mary Lastone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on your stream the other night, and I seen you and Alice up there, and I was sitting there listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
Finish what? What do you say?
I might do a panel tonight or tomorrow. Maybe tonight, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a schedule, Wayne, because it's easier to just do it when you want to than to try and stick to a schedule, you know?
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
That's why I don't have a schedule either. I do it when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do too. I don't have no schedule either. Do what I want. Go on there when I want.
Oh, here comes the porch man.
Woo! Oh, and we got the porch man. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
What's everybody doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
How you feeling, man?
I'm doing a lot better. That food poisoning, it's finally gone. Thank goodness.
Oh, that's
Yep. Food poisoning is no fun.
It was hot. It was mayonnaise that had gotten hot and bad, and it was terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to put that stuff in your belly.
Ooh, that's for sure.
I remember one time, hey, Porchman, I remember one time, Tristan, some lady made this potato salad, and I was over her house, I ate it, and I was sick the next day for 3 days, and I was in my bed.
Oh, wow.
I said to her, I said, what'd you do? Oh, I had the what'd she say? I had the mayonnaise on the counter for about 2 hours. So what did you do that for? Well, yeah, you
Oh,
leave
wow.
it. No, home night, I think she said. She used it the next day out of the refrigerator. She'll put it back in the refrigerator at midnight. She put it back in the refrigerator and she used it. And everybody got sick on her potatoes. Her egg salad.
Oh,
So
wow.
I,
You gotta be careful for that, the spoiled mayonnaise, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got food poisoning, and it was years ago. Now I was already had some kids, but they were small, and I think
Right.
I had some undercooked chicken off the barbecue.
Right.
Right, it was undercooked, and I shouldn't have eaten it, but I figured I eat this right, and I was sick, like you said, 3-4 days. I don't even remember.
yeah.
I had the runs. I think I was coming out both ends, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Miserable stuff.
Yeah.
I
I
think I
didn't get
lost 10 pounds. Like literally.
10
I
pounds.
would not recommend it as a diet plan though.
I
No.
wouldn't either. The lady said to me afterwards, and the lady said, "Oh, I'm sorry I did it. I ain't eating no yowls anymore."
What
I
about
got
you,
that.
Wayne? Food
No,
poisoning experience?
no, I keep safe. I don't eat out anywhere. I stay home. I'm fine. I'm a very safe person. I don't get that.
Hey, Wayne, know who I was with? I got it, Helen.
Oh,
She didn't get it. She didn't get sick because she didn't eat it. Right? She told me, "You don't eat that. You don't know if it's good." She left the mayonnaise out for
Sorry, guys.
midnight. And he goes, and so she goes, "You don't eat it." And I ate it. I got sick for 3 days, and she said, "Oh, I gotta get you better." She said, so she helped me with something, got my stomach better. So,
Oh, man.
I don't eat much mayonnaise, but we do have some in the fridge, and I do mix it sometimes with the pulled chicken,
yeah,
Yeah.
to make chicken
whole
salad.
chicken. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
whole chicken's good, man.
Oh yeah.
Pulled pork's good too.
Oh, of
I know.
course.
But you don't put mayonnaise with your pulled
No,
pork.
no.
I
A
do.
lady used to,
You
a
want to say
lady
hello
I
to Wayne?
know, a lady used to know. She used to make how to make the pulled pork and how to serve it. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that. I don't know how
This
to
is
do it.
Tristan, Wayne, and David.
Hey guys.
How's it
Hello.
going?
any more concerts there planned for the channel there, Doug?
Any more?
Music concerts that you did before? You plan any more of those?
Oh, um, I didn't understand your question.
Music
Remember
concert.
you remember the concert you had on your channel with them bands playing?
The band, the
Singing?
Grateful Dead. Yeah. When I do live streams, I put the series channel on the Grateful Dead station because they don't copyright their music,
No, I don't
right?
mean that. I mean the concert you had on your channel, the live.
Oh, the Rolling Stones. That's posted. Yeah. The concert. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
that
know how I
concert.
got away with that.
Who
I don't know
were
how
they?
I got.
Because their songs were in the 70s.
All right. We went to a Rolling Stones concert about a month ago. We
Right.
had nosebleed seats way up high in the stadium. And
Wow.
I live streamed the whole first hour of the show.
I don't mean that
Good.
concert. The other one you had, that band that you had playing
Oh,
on the
my
stage.
buddy, Jerry
Yeah.
Joseph. Okay. I don't have any plans now. I have to look at their schedule and see when they're coming nearby.
Yeah, it was a nice concert. I liked it. It was cool.
Those guys are great. Those
Yeah,
guys are actually they're like friends of mine. I know those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, when I went out west last summer, they happened to be playing nearby. So I went and I streamed all 3 shows. And I've now streamed them maybe 10 or 12 times, their shows. And
Oh, okay.
I do look forward to doing that again. I absolutely do.
Yeah. I hope so. I'd like to hear them again.
Yeah. Jerry Joseph was that's a I've been watching that guy play since 1989 was the first time I went and saw him.
That's cool.
I have no idea how many shows I've been to, but I think over 100 by now.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I was seeing him in
Good.
all kind of states. When I lived out west, I would go to Idaho, Utah, Montana, Oregon to go watch him play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were pretty cool. I liked it because very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. They are a jam band, right? And they play They play songs long and they very improvisational, and their shows are never the same from one night to the next.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They have about 150 songs they can play at any, you know, and they'll play any 10 or 12 of them at any given night. You know what I mean?
They
Yeah.
look like they play a long time without taking a break.
Yeah, they play a long time without taking a break. That's kind of what a jam band is, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they don't play the song the same way night after night when they play. You know what I mean? It's always, to some degree, different. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
the exact same notes in the exact same way. You know?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got my flag. Where is it? Let's see if we can see it. It's out there flying.
Heck yeah. Well, I gotta get my I gotta show you something real quick. This is awesome. Hold on.
Okay.
We had this done here in Tennessee, but this right here.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wayne, I appreciate that you come and stop by when I'm live streaming. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Porchman comes by once in a while.
Yes.
Sometimes they get a little bit silly.
I don't care what they do. It doesn't bother me.
But I don't let them fight, and I don't let them talk negatively about people who aren't there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
in that way, hopefully they may be silly, but at least they're not being like mean and nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I know that one time one guy was getting on another guy's case. I heard that, and that was like, wow.
Regrettably, once in a while that happens.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, I know. I was on a friend's channel last night. They were all fishing, right? And my friend did a zombie dance. I started laughing. My friend was a nut. I was laughing at him last night. He was hilarious. Yeah, I enjoy your channel. No one's perfect on the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Just that you have a host, you have to put up with it, not me. You know what I mean? The other guy that has to handle the problems, and sometimes it's not easy. I know it ain't easy putting up with it, but it's part of YouTube. You know?
It's not easy to host a panel and have chat going on. It is work, right? It's not like you're just sitting around doing nothing. You know, it's one thing. It'd be good. It's one thing if you know, if the chat is controlled, right? It's much easier then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I have these rules. You know what I mean? So, I went the other day, just last week, up to my buddy's house. He's a guy I've known. I've been in YouTube for 4 years. I've known this guy the whole time. We've had a fickle friendship. That is to say, you know, we haven't always been on good terms with each other in chat. But I think that between the two of, and let me just make a disclaimer. I don't mean in like live stream chat. I mean on like in chat rooms, unmodded chat rooms, where people do and say all kind of nonsense, right?
Yeah.
But of course, we both understand that what people do and say in those kind of chat rooms isn't necessarily representative of who they actually are. You understand what I'm saying? So I went up, and he'd been in chat. He's been a lot of people. He's got a lot of people don't like him, right? Because because he I would say he's a troll, and I think he would say so too. He is a troll, right? He goes in to agitate people and to upset. People. That's what he does, right? Not in live streams, Wayne, in like these other chat rooms. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Where there is no moderation, and where people say the dangest things about other people. You know.
Oh, geez.
So he was wanting to figure out how to do his own panel and live stream, and he'd always been on a phone, but he bought a laptop. I think at my suggestion, because I told him months ago, if you want to do that, you need a laptop. It's easier. Yeah. It's easier. Right. So I went up and I set him up to stream,
Okay.
And now he's been streaming now for a few days. He used his 20 hours up already, and this was like last Friday. I was at his house.
Oh wow!
And what is it now? Tuesday. So like 4 or 5 days, he used his whole 20 hours up.
Okay.
But let me say this: he ran his chat last night for the last gasp. He had 70 people in it.
Oh wow!
70, right now. That's 3 times as many as I get, like literally.
Any fights in the channel or any?
Yeah, they're fighting and being nasty and yelling at each other and saying mean things. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the way I see it, right? He's gonna buy a premium package so he could go 24/7 and have a bigger panel, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I consider it almost like a community service because now he's gonna be occupied outside of the chats instead of trolling everybody. He's gonna be trying to run his own stream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to wear the referee shirt, right? On the
yeah.
channel?
He's a nice guy in person. He's not a bad guy. He's but he is a troll, and he'll tell you that. So
He likes to be a hellraiser, right? Is that what you're saying,
Yeah.
right?
yep. Okay.
Besides, you have a lot of fun with that friend of yours, huh?
I don't know. When I first met him, he wasn't friendly to me at all. He cloned me and would troll me. But you know, that's when you go into the unmoderated chat rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, specifically nowadays, they're all hanging out in Las Vegas, right, at the Airy chat. But you've got to expect that. You know what I mean? And although it may seem mean, it's not necessarily malicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. YouTube can be bad with trolls, though. You know, I used to have some people over here saying bad stuff about the channel, tell people not to come here and join you. But the two got knocked off of YouTube. They're not on no more.
I know people who had their channels taken down because of what they did on their live stream.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Porch Man? You get trolls in your chat?
No, I keep mine drama free.
Yeah, good. I think that's a good plan if you don't want. Now, some people, like my friend who I'm talking about, went up there. That's what he wants in his chat. He wants people to come in and fight with each other and do all of that. That's exactly what he wants. So,
Hey, Christian.
so now I've helped him realize that realize that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tristan, remember the other channel you had? All those people were coming in, bombing
Oh, I
that.
remember that. That live stream, 110 people were coming in, just spamming the chat.
Yeah.
They were like, some were trolls too, you know, but they didn't stick shot any trouble. But they were there supporting it. And I started laughing. Some of the people what they were saying.
Oh yeah, it was quite entertaining. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, it was.
It's a double. YouTube's a double-edged sword. It's a good side and a bad side. You know
yeah,
what I
I
mean?
know that. Very aware of it.
Yeah.
You should have seen Tristan's channel there, Doug, when all those people were popping in the channel, huh? Some coming like this.
There's so many chats coming in.
People were
I couldn't
bombing him.
even click on one.
Were you zapping them out, or were you just letting them go?
No,
You let them go.
I was letting them go. There was no bad language or anything.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
But they were just, they were going, there was so many, I could read almost every comment, but it just, I couldn't click on it because it was going so fast.
Going so fast, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like a highway, like cars like this. And I was laughing. So, oh my gosh, all these people coming. So, yeah, come on, everybody.
Now, I've been to Tristan's channel. I haven't probably been in his chat now for a while, but I never saw it like that. I went to your chat several times, like a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up. I have so many people I'm sub to. I get notifications all day long in people's chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I often come by and read for a few minutes, Tristan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just come in and give a thumbs up and I move on. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
You enjoying the warm weather, Doug, or what?
What?
Actually, Doug,
Oh.
you warm weather out there sitting on your porch?
I'm out here sitting on my porch. It's cooler in my house because we have the AC on.
But you enjoying the hot weather over there where you are outside?
Let's see. It's 88 degrees now. No, that's hotter than I want it to be.
Oh,
Listen,
okay.
75 is all the heat I need coming from the environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
If it never got warmer than 75, I'd be fine with that. You
Right.
know?
82 over here. I'm sitting in a cool room. My AC runs, so I don't know how it feels outside. So,
There is a light breeze. That's helpful.
yeah. So how's Bernie's weather where he is? Is it hot over there where he is?
I think Bernie gets the heat too. Maybe not quite as bad, but
Oh,
he has hot days up there.
but they got bad weather over there usually, don't they? Get like tornadoes or something up there sometimes, and rain or bad thunderstorms or whatever.
I think they are prone to. When I was driving home from being up there the other day, which I think was just Sunday afternoon, there was severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado watches in effect. Where I was driving, I drove from Nashua, New Hampshire, of course, through Massachusetts and Connecticut down to New York. And there was severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado watches on my route. Like
Wow.
on my route. I got a little rain, but I didn't get any. It didn't get any microbursts. You know, I didn't get any downpours. You know what I mean?
That's good.
David, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good. I was looking at my phone right now.
Were you sitting outside?
Yeah, I'm sitting outside now. Yeah.
It's nice out there.
Yeah, it's in the 90s today.
I was at 92, I think, or 94. I don't remember.
That's
Hey, Wayne.
especially when I got off work today. Woo! After a hard day of work,
Wayne.
going out,
Yeah,
and
well,
it's hot out. Oh man.
Where are you? You're upstate. You're upstate from me, right?
Tennessee.
Oh, you're in Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
what, Dave?
You see that abandoned theater? It says it on here. Adam Mark Explorer. Did you see that? It was 2 days ago. Abandoned theater. I'm gonna check that out after I get off of here.
I got a lot of abandoned floors I watch, but today I was in another one that a house some guy was taking copper out. He heard someone in the house, but he stood in there anyway. So
Oh wow.
he's in Canada, but they tear a lot of houses down over there. I don't know why, but they do. Demolish a lot of houses. They stow them away and everything.
One lady ran out of the house before she was in there with her husband. Let's get out. There's someone in here. Yeah, let's go. He comes after me. I knock him out. He's a big dude, right? I knock him out. He comes after me. He started laughing. I'm staying here. I'm gonna go in there and see who's in here. And he went and he walked in, and he walked in the other way thing. Saw this guy in there. And the guy in there going to the bathroom on the floor. Not much hope. Oh, what are you doing here? He's crapping all over the place. This is a nice building. Get out of here, he said to him. Oh, I didn't know he was in here. He ran out and pants down. He pulled him back up, ran out.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He chased him out of there. He chased him out. His pants were down. He's running out with yellow paper hanging off his what do you call it? He's running out of there, and the guy chased him. He chased him. Chased him out of the place, and his wife said, "Well, who was that? Who's that guy with his pants down?" That's the guy who was cutting the crap on the floor in there. People can't, but that's disrespect to anybody's building when they're dead and they leave the building there. You have to go crap on the floor in there. That's the only one I saw.
I seen a guy fall through a cellar stairs and went right through the basement, right into the cellar. And the guy got hurt, and he took a week away from the YouTube channel. He hasn't been on in a while. I don't know if he
Oh wow.
After Effects had had a up. It was a while back, but it could be a lot of reasons. Probably works a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much. So the last time I was on your panel, I was trying to get my electronic microscope, so that I haven't taken any steps to that either. But I'd like to try and figure out how to get that so I could show things on the microscope on the screen.
Oh,
I do have a cord, a patch cord to go from the one to the other now. I didn't have that before, but now
okay.
I have one with a USB on each end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is what I need.
Hmm.
So I'll try it again sometime.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I did some trailer reactions on the channel, so I posted those, and then one of my reviews I did has over 2,000 views on it, which is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
2,000 views is plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Very few of anything I ever posted got much over 1,000 views, but some have.
Yeah.
And I don't go back and check. You never know, because a year later you go back and look at something you posted, and like a bunch of people have gone and looked at it, and you had no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have everything that I've ever posted is still on my channel. I've never taken anything down off of it.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of reasons I do that. One reason is so people can go back. It's kind of archived, right? People can go back and look, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to work on these now. Trying to work on these ball caps,
Wall caps, yeah.
printing them and stuff. And we were talking. I was talking to a vendor today about they were offering to make the iron on plastro inks for the ball cap. So I said, okay, you know. So we were all going over talking about it today, and they said you have to have a 300 DPI logo to make it work. So I couldn't get the one that I was looking for, but I finally found out how to do it on Adobe, how to put it up to 300 dBIs. So I got one all made up from 300 dBIs for tomorrow. Maybe Thursday I'll cut them. I'm trying to make them to be a selling point on my channel too. You know, it's like people might get logos on a baseball cap or something.
Mm-hmm.
You use your channel to market merchandise, right?
Yeah, I do once in a while. I do, not all the time. People want shirts. Yeah, I did 21SC shirts more than once for him, and I did some videos on that guy's shirts, and they all like them because they're good quality shirts and not cheap stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I was thinking of getting some shirts made up with the avatar picture on the shirt. Now, I spoke to you about this a while ago, Wayne, and we talked about it. The picture might be hard to duplicate, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what it looks
It's
like.
my avatar photograph, the picture of me in the orange shirt, I think, on the boat, right? Let me say something.
You can use vinyl iron-on transfer too if you wanted to have your picture done on a shirt. All you have to do is wash the shirt inside out on low settings and no fabric softener, and the shirt won't wear out. You know.
Yeah, see that avatar pic, the orange shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too hot out here. I gotta go back inside.
This is the cooling off time of the day for me here.
Yeah.
Some days, today was one of those days when my live stream on my porch gets so hot because of the direct sunlight, I have to move it in the backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of it, it's not the temperature. It's just if there's a little cloud cover, it doesn't happen. It only happens when it's clear blue sky. You know.
I gotta make a phone call real quick.
Okay.
Okay, Tristan.
But your logo is easy to be done. Just use the vinyl stuff to do it with, or some kind of they got vinyl iron-ons out there you can use that you can actually go into the shirt deep into the fabric too.
Okay, well, can you actually, what you do, can you take that picture, blow it up, and transfer it as is, or do you have to actually redo it?
You have to send it to my email, and then I'll take a look at it and see what I can do with it. Never know what I can do. I do a lot of stuff, so.
Okay. I'll try and do that. See, I'm pretty low tech, right? I don't even know how to go and I'll have to find the original picture, which is in my photos somewhere, and send you that, right?
Yeah. Right.
I don't know how. I know people change your avatar pic. I wouldn't even know how to do that if someone asked me to. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I could teach you that easy. I know how to teach you that.
Yeah. I'm sure plenty of people do it. They change your avatar pic. I never even bothered, so I don't know. You know what I mean? When I did do it the one time, when I first came into chat, I had a dot with my D in it, right? And then I had someone who knows better than me help me to put the picture in. You know.
Hey guys, I'm the head next door, so.
Okay, Tristan.
Guys, you have a great night. Much love, y'all. Take care.
You too.
You too.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. I'll teach you something really quick. You see this picture of yours on this avatar on the StreamYard with a dot and the microphone?
Let me see. Wait. On the StreamYards?
Yeah, you see that mic and that dot, 3 dots?
Yep, the 3 dots.
All right, you click on the 3 dots to say,
I have streamed this to your audience, settings, and cancel. And I have comments.
All right, so if you say audio, edit audio avatar, do you see that?
No, I have four options. Comments, stream this to your audience, settings, and cancel.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm on a tablet, right? This device I'm on is a tablet.
Yes.
Right over here, I'm in YouTube, not in StreamYards.
Yeah, I know you told me that.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be looking at me from the front instead of from the side.
Oh, okay. I see your picture right here. I see what it looks like now. I didn't see that before. You have no glasses on in that picture.
Probably not. No, yeah. But I would use the avatar pic right on a T-shirt. I'd have a dozen or more shirts made.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
And then I would give them away to people in YouTube.
Right. Sounds like someone had a nice fast car that time.
Yeah, it's a busy street. I live on a busy street. It's parallel to Main Street, but it goes to the same highway at the top of the hill.
I
So
know.
a lot of people drive over here instead of on Main Street. You know.
Yeah, I know your live streams on your camera outside, and they go by, they walk by, they talk to each other. Guy comes out of his house with his cell phone talking, and your camera's live.
I think some of my neighbors know that I live stream on the porch, but some don't.
Now,
of course,
realized.
On this street, though, right, 95 out of 100 cars that use the road, they're not going anywhere on this road. They're using the road as a thoroughfare to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like my street. They do the same thing here too. But the guy that come out of the house when they was talking, he didn't know he was on a.
Yeah, no, you know,
He didn't know when I started laughing. The guy was saying, "Oh, yeah, I can hear him say anything." I loved laughing at him. I said, "They don't even know he's live." It's fun. The guy comes out going in his car, goes right down the street, a couple of minutes, he's back home, and he's talking on the phone, walking out.
One night there was a guy pulled over by a police officer right in front of my house, right on the camera.
Really?
Yeah. They said the police officer, I guess, told him he ran the stop sign and whatever. I don't know what. That was funny. We do see a lot, as Galpon points out in the chat, we do see a lot of things happen on the street here. There's, the street at the bottom at the headlight, at the traffic light is commercial. There's like laundromats and other stores down there. So a lot of people walk down the hill to, and up the hill every day,
Yeah. Do you ever have any crime happen in your area or you have it on camera?
I haven't got any crime on camera that I'm aware of. Of course, I don't monitor the camera. I put it up before I go to bed and let it run while I sleep.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
There is a little bit of crime in the neighborhood, but I would say in general, no, we're a pretty good place.
Okay.
Once in a while, and I think about a year ago was the last time, someone down the hill gets shot, right?
Oh, really?
But I would say that since I've been in this house, which is 6 years, I think there's been probably 3 shootings down the street in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
So it's not the worst.
No.
And it's domestic. Only one of them was a drug related thing. The other 2 were domestic issues.
Oh.
So I mean that's crime nonetheless, but it's not civil crime. It's like personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a rash a few years ago, a rash of cars being broken into.
Oh, okay.
I think they found the culprit, and so it stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that kind of. It's not like there's hundreds of criminals. There might be a couple of criminals. You know what I mean? And of course, as years go by, they grow up. The kid who used to be 10 years old, now he's 16 and he's breaking into cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, bored and don't have nothing to do, so he figures to go out and get in trouble just to get attention. Stupid, but they do it. Yeah.
Once in a while, down in town, there's a lot of bars. Once in a while, there's a brawl. About 3 or 4 years ago, there was a brawl. The front window was broke out of the bar.
Oh,
There was like 10 cop cars came.
oh my God.
Bar brawl.
That would be a good content.
That doesn't happen a lot. That doesn't happen a lot. But that's around the corner. That's not on my camera.
Yeah,
That's
but that would be a good content for your channel.
Yeah.
Seeing, WWE live event.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I used to live in
It's generally, I'd say, a perfectly fine and safe neighborhood. What up? You all good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I cleaned up the majority, but there is a pile
Of
rose bush.
Oh, okay. What do? We throw it in the.
I've been throwing it on the side.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I cleaned out so you could get into the West Wing.
Oh.
And I took down a lot of stuff and a lot of the non-fruit things up the fruit tree.
Okay.
And get out.
That'll keep those damn lantern flies at bay, won't it? Do you get lantern flies in your garden this year?
I don't got a garden in my yard.
You know what I'm talking about? Lantern flies. They're an invasive species from Asia, and they've been eating the leaves on our fig tree pretty good.
You know what I seen when you were talking to her? Someone put a thumbs up on the back of your head.
What?
Someone put a thumbs up behind your head. I'm not
The
kidding
ambulance.
you. Oh, yeah.
That was the ambulance.
You know, someone put a thumbs up behind your head. It's like it bubbled up and it disappeared.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. That's something on your screen. I didn't see that.
I did.
I don't know what that.
It wasn't on mine. It was on yours.
I should have been watching in YouTube. Let me back up.
You see a thumbs up, a big thumbs up come out, and it's like a bubble, and it disappeared.
Okay, I've scrolled back and now I'm looking. Here she comes.
It was on your end, not on mine. That was funny.
Oh, there it is. I saw it. I scrolled back and I see it there now.
Yeah, see it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What prompts that? A word I used or something?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe one of your friends gave you a thumbs up. on your end.
That was weird. I did see it when I watched on YouTube.
Yeah. It's probably one of your friends that did it.
In the chat? Can they do that from the chat?
Oh, yeah, especially someone you do it. Maybe somebody did it from the chat. Someone. I don't know who. I don't know if it was Siberian Gal Pal did it. I don't know who did. I don't know who's one that did it, but somebody did it. I don't know who did, but someone gave you a thumbs up anyway. They do it sometimes. They don't come in your chat. They do it too. They don't come in the chat. They leave a thumbs up anyway. They don't want to come in the chat, so they do it. No. No, I'm not playing it now. I'm saying it could be you or anyone. You know, we don't know who did it. I know it wasn't you, but they usually come in the chat, Alice, and they don't stay. They just leave a thumbs up and they leave. And you know, everybody likes to pick on you, Alice. You know how it is. Even me, I like picking on Alice.
So I think what I got to do, because we got this clear blue sky, I got to set my alarm clock for 4:45, get up and go down to the river and live stream the sunrise.
Yeah.
I haven't done that since last summer. And those streams are usually work pretty good. You get a lot of Europeans. I have a lot of people that are sub to me live in Europe because it's only like noon or 11 in the morning for them.
Right. That's SpongeBob she put on the screen.
What I want to do first though is I want to gather some worms, because if I'm going to go down to the river, I might as well throw a line in the water.
Right. Right.
And even if I don't catch nothing, so what? You know.
Yeah, it's content though. You know.
I think I got to go get my fishing poles, though. They're down at my dad's house, because usually we fish down at the river by my parents' house.
Yeah. Is it a big river down there you're talking about? Is it a big?
The Hudson River. It's 3 miles wide at my house down at the river here.
Oh wow.
3 miles. It's the Tappan Zee. The lower section of the Hudson, right above the New York Harbor, is the Tappan Zee. Not far south of me are the Palisades. Not far south of me are the Palisades, the cliffs.
Oh, okay.
The river's wide and shallow where I live. If you go up under the Bear Mountain Bridge and head north by West Point, the river's narrow and deep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, up there. We get down here. It's all sediment. All the sediment drops out because the river gets so wide. The water slows down, and the sediment settles. When they drove piles to put the bridge in, they had to go 800 feet deep to find bedrock.
Oh wow, that's
800 feet.
Oh,
that's almost 3 football fields. That's like, that boggles my mind. But
wow,
that's how much sediment is there. Before the bedrock.
Right.
When the river's narrow, the water runs fast and it scours the bottom. So it is usually, at bedrock.
Wow. He's putting those 3 monkeys underneath her name. You see that?
Well, she called it the Chimpanzee Bridge.
I know. She did though. 3 monkeys on there. One's over the eyes, and the other 2 are looking. That's crazy. Monkey see monkey.
No, it's see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I think I first saw those come up I think in 1972, that came on my radar.
He killed his phone.
The cartoon was actually a whole monkey sitting there, and it was a reference to Richard Nixon.
The Barrel Full of Monkeys, right? You ever see that game? The Barrel Full of Monkeys?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was it was a reference to Richard Nixon, I think.
Yeah.
I still have the cover of the New York Times. I don't have the whole paper, just the cover. The day Nixon resigned.
I know, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that day when they did that.
It's upstairs. Oh, Galpal got some monkeys going too.
That's what that is, right? Bananas, right?
Bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Is that monkeys? I can't tell what they are. I think they're
Those
monkeys.
are monkeys.
Oh, I didn't know what they were. Okay, they are monkeys. Small monkeys.
I think those are monkeys.
Like
Yeah.
when he used to show that monkey show.
Yeah, they are monkeys. Monkey see, monkey do now.
Yeah, he used to say it on the show on the film. Monkey see, monkey do.
There are a lot of crazy things on this channel that YouTube has on there. I went in there last night to someone's channel, right? And I put the laughing emojis on there. And I couldn't figure how to get back out of there. And I was stuck for a little minute. And I figured out how to do it. I always have trouble getting out of those things.
If someone anyway, you want to hear something? Someone did their live stream one night. My laptop wouldn't shut off. It stayed on there. I was saying, well, I was swearing and everything. I was swearing to us.
Oh, really?
Shit. Then suddenly it all disappeared. Hey, suddenly I'm off there. There was, I guess, the computer was slow, and it took me right off. I was bad. It was gone after. I was off there. I'm talking to Carrie Underwood on her business page.
Oh. That truck is pretty slow when they want to be, I'll tell you. Hey, Doug, does your laptop ever have a built-in webcam too?
I don't know. What kind of webcam?
Built-in webcam.
Built in. Yeah, I can stream on my laptop or on my tablet. You say a webcam. I don't know if I could turn the one on my laptop around. I think it only faces me.
That's what they have in there. They have built-in webcams in the mine has them too. So
yeah, built in.
To it too. I hooked my webcam to my laptop when I used it too.
I've never had to do that. Every device, and I'm fairly new to this, Wayne. I'm very low tech. I'm not a technical wizard or anything like it.
I'm not either, but I learned.
Yeah, learned. Yeah.
I picked up everything when I fool around with something. I even clean slates my phones and fix them, my cell phones.
When it comes to live streaming, right? I have my panels, and I can live stream in YouTube like I do on my porch. Yeah. And I'm very much of the good enough is the enemy of better, right?
Yeah.
Well, good enough wins for me. I'm not trying to get better.
I like how you said that. That was fun. Cool how you pronounced that. That was kind of fun. How you came out and said that.
It's true. I mean, some things I try and do better. Some things.
Yeah, you're doing all right. Though.
But this, what I do is good enough, and I'm satisfied with that. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I mean, nine times out of 10, good enough beats better, right?
Yeah, but I like the way you come out and said that. It made sense.
Yeah, good enough. My dad told me that years ago, like 40 years ago. He said, "Good enough is the enemy of better." You know, he wanted me to do better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
No, nothing wrong with it. Some things I try and do better. Like I said, some things it's good enough is good enough. I don't want to devote lots of energy into the YouTube thing because, like I said, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be both at the same time.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I can't get to everybody on myself, so I can't get to everybody on my channels. I have too many of them. But I try to get to some people's channels when I can, you know. I don't have enough time in the day to do everything. That's the problem.
He told me that's that.
I reckon I'm never going to get the opportunity to do everything I want to do, but I've done a lot. So
yeah.
Lately, though, I have been making a little bit of investment into my YouTube stuff. You know, I bought a gimbal so I can stream while I walk. I've done that only a couple times since I bought the thing.
Yeah.
So maybe I didn't enjoy it. You know what I mean? Walking and streaming isn't easy.
No.
And especially trying to read on the phone, the chat. It's like, oh my God, you know? I do go visit people. I meet people in YouTube and I go visit them. I've met about 20 people now that I first met in YouTube. I know that could be problematic too, but I think I stay within a safe boundary. You know what I mean?
Hey, Casey, why don't you come up and chat with us? Casey Klingon is my good friend. I knew him for a long time.
I know Casey Klingon. He was on here the last time I was up. We were talking about the electronic microscope.
Right. Come on, Casey. Come on up and join us.
Hey, Casey, come on up, man.
The chat link's in the stream, Asian. It's in the stream.
Dave's over there cracking up. He's looking at something funny on his phone.
Laughing at myself.
It's good to laugh at yourself.
Hey, Wayne.
Yeah.
My nose looked better than it was the other day. It was shining. Now I ain't doing that no more.
I pinned the link on top of the screen up there. It's up top of the stream there, Casey. I pinned it to the top of the chat so you can find it.
It's pinned, right? I used to pin my link to the top of my panels, but I don't do that anymore. I let people ask because I would get ambushed otherwise. You know what I mean?
I do that once in a while. I do that. I don't do it often. I just do it for people to just come in and I see them come in. I know them. I remember one time a troll tried to come up to my panel, and I seen him and I kicked him off. He tried to come up to the panel and I kicked him off. Here's Cajun. Hold on, Cajun. Here he is.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Wayne?
How we doing, buddy?
Hey,
Dave, what's up, mon ami?
Hey, Cajun, what's happening, man?
Oh, it's all good, man.
I saved for 6 months and I got a good one.
That's good.
Cajun.
What's that?
Cajun.
I saved up some money for a specific coin and I got a good one.
Oh yeah, which one?
I got a 1916 Standing Liberty quarter.
Oh, okay.
right? You know that's a very hard coin to find.
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
one.
Well, yeah, in 1916 they still made barbers, right? They were mostly barbers. There was only a few. There weren't too many. I think 68,000. I think the mintage was 68,000 on the Standing Liberty that year.
Yeah, they call that one a Janet Jackson coin.
Oh yeah, well because it's still exposed to breast. The next year they changed the
Yeah,
design.
the drapery. Yeah.
They changed the design. There was a public outcry because Lady Liberty on the quarter had an exposed breast.
Yeah.
It's true. In
Yeah.
1917, they covered her up.
Hey, want to know why she did that? She was dancing while they were taking the picture, and the thing fell out until they had to do something about it to get it fixed.
Yeah. Okay. Galpel wants me to tell you about a quarter she showed me. I forgot what year it was. I think it's last year or this year, 2023 or 2024. I'm not sure. She got one of those in cod we trust. Have you heard about this?
And God, we rust.
No, in cod, COD we trust.
Oh,
The G without the serif.
Okay.
Right? Have you heard about these coins?
no.
You could look them up. It's all the rage these days. Apparently they're paying $1,000 for them.
Well, when something new comes out like that, yeah.
Yeah, that
Like
price.
right now they got the quarter with the what's her name on it? It's one of the lady quarters. The new ones. It's got it's a double die or something. I forget what's up with that. I don't keep up with the little
I don't either.
minor errors. I don't.
Well, but Galpal said it's a 2023, right? And you know they changed Washington's profile, right? They got him with the ponytail now. You've seen that.
He's always had a ponytail and braids.
They changed his profile pic on the corner.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I know that. I know that. It's more pronounced.
One of them has the mint error. The G in God doesn't have a serif, so it looks like a C. Does in God we trust?
Yeah, that's gonna die out fast though.
I think so. If you want to monopolize, if you want to make money on that, you gotta, or you keep it for a long. Either that, or you keep it for a long time.
Yeah, just like the W quarters. You know, when they first came out with that,
the West Point mint quarters.
West Point quarters. Man, that was a big deal. Man, everybody was looking for them. You can get $500 per quarter easy. Now they worth $20 a piece in mint condition, though. You know.
Yeah, the W quarters. There was a W dime. When was that? Like 10 years ago, 15 years ago?
That was in 1994, 5, something
30,
like that.
30 years ago, the dime with the W on it. Yeah.
No, it was. It came with a set. Okay, a mint set.
It was only in the set.
It came with a mint set.
Yeah.
As an extra for that year on that mint set. I think it was mid-90s. You know. But yeah, that one is worth. I think the dime is worth right at $100 by itself.
I think so.
Well, I got my car down here from New York.
Your car?
Yeah, Wayne knows about it. I've been without a vehicle, without my own ride since January.
Wow.
When we had that hard freeze down here,
when
I got down at 10 degrees, it took out my engine. Not enough coolant in there, I guess.
A car engine should be able to withstand 10 degrees, right?
Should, but I didn't have enough coolant, I guess. So, anyway, see, head gaskets, crack block, whatever, but there's 3 gallons of coolant and water mixed in with the oil.
It cracked.
Well, it could be the head gasket too, and then it drove. We didn't realize it was mixed. So Missy went to town, you know, and all that. They put about 4 miles on it. Had to cripple it home. But anyway, a YouTube friend of mine gave me a car, 2011 Suzuki SX4.
Got it.
2011, 78,000 miles on it. That's the owner's manual. Part of the owner's
So the other car was a total after that, right? You were done with it.
The Jeep. Well, I'm gonna sell it for the body. You know, it's a limited edition. It's the highest model that they got in the Jeep line. It was 38,000 brand new. It's got all the bells and
I'm
whistles.
58 years old. I've never bought a car I couldn't pay for in cash. So suffice to say, I've never owned a brand new car. And most cars, when I buy them, are about 10 years old anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I've never had a car that I had to pay on. To me, it just never made sense because I might still be making payments when I trash the car. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yep. Oh yeah. I've had some brand new vehicles, but
one day, maybe I'll buy a
that's
brand new
before-
vehicle one day, but I'm not there yet.
the last brand new one I had was in 89.
89. Yeah. You see, I think it's just
And they were still $14,000. But they didn't have all that crap on them like they got nowadays. You know, sensors and body control module, BCMs, ECMs, all of that, you know, PCMs, power control modules, body control modules, electronic control modules, all of that crap. They didn't have none of that back then. You didn't plug nothing under the dash. You didn't plug nothing in. Didn't have
didn't have
that to plug into. That was the good old days, though.
What do you think about the electric cars? Do you think they're going to last, or they're going to be found dead on the road?
Oh, Ford.
I
Hey,
mean,
this Suzuki, it cost me $1,300 to get it down here,
I mean, electric cars.
but it's worth it. Got to put a defender on it. Change the water pump. Water pump went out the day before it got shipped down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
the electric cars,
driving it
Wayne?
down the road, and all of a sudden, it started
I don't
making a
have much
funny
confidence
noise.
in electric vehicles yet. That may change, right, as technology gets better. I don't know.
How many are going to be on
Alright,
the road dead? And they can't afford the batteries, and there'd be too much money to afford.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
They say that if you have to replace the battery on an electric car, you must go buy a new car. That's what they say.
Yeah, because it's $24,000 to change the battery. That's minimum $24,000,
Oh, jeez.
and you paid $50,000 for the car, so the batteries are half the car. You know,
They'll be on the road dead, find a bunch of them.
What they need to do is adapt them so you can plug them into your house. Right?
Yeah, and then your house will light up.
I'm
yeah,
just
they
saying,
do.
if you can
have
plug
to
it
put
in
a
at your house,
own charging station.
more people would use them if they could plug them in at their house.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny?
They do. Yeah, they do. They do. Hire an electrician. It costs around $5,000 for the charging station, and another $4,000 or $5,000 for labor for electrician to install that in your house. So that's an extra $10,000.
So that's 10 grand on top of the 70, 80 grand you paid for the car, right?
And then you plug it into the receptacle at your house. You know,
Yep.
you got that car. You plug the car in from that receptacle. It's got a little winder thing on it.
Okay.
You know, like a
Yep.
rolls up a reel. Rolls up by itself.
A recoiling.
Yeah. Plug it into your car. When you finish, you know, it reels back up in the wall, a little space there. But your light bill goes up.
Oh, of course. Now you're paying for it in your power bill, utility bill.
So, you know, and the cost of electricity is more than a tank full of gas, especially when you go to a charger in town and put your credit card in. It's like $80 or $90 to charge your car.
Oh, gee.
How does that save you money
Oh,
in gas? You're not buying gas. Okay, I realize that, but you're paying $90.
But you know, it still takes fossil fuels to create electricity.
Yeah. So it's not doing the environment any good. Them electrical plants got to keep running to power them chargers.
Dude, it still takes fossil fuels to create electricity. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They yeah, man. is messed up.
I'm gonna roll dead after a while.
My neighbor is a vegan, whatever you call them, vegetarian. There's different names for them. Vegan, vegetarian. There's different kinds. They was cussing me out a few weeks ago. So I threw a Whopper wrapper, an empty Whopper wrapper. They left their windows down to cool the car off, let the heat out. I threw that Whopper wrapper on the back seat. They were arguing last week about who it was for.
Not a nice thing to do to a vegetarian, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear them arguing. That's yours. No, that ain't mine. Oh, yeah.
Well, they were worried who ate the Whopper.
Yeah. It's like, they vegan, so they,
I don't mind if people want to be vegetarian. That's fine with me. It don't bother me.
Yeah, but they
But I
cussing
worry
me
that
for
they
no
don't get
reason.
enough. I worry they don't get enough protein in their diet.
I paid back. I paid back then.
Paul
Cussed me
McCartney's
for no
a
reason.
vegetarian. Hey,
Well, what happened was the guy that cuts my grass went on there, like the ditch. Okay, we have a ditch that's in between my yard and their yard. Well, he cut all the way up to their driveway. Okay, and they didn't like it because their grass wasn't cut. It made their yard look uneven. So they was cussing me for it, chastising me, not really cussing me, but. So I didn't like it. So I found an old Whopper wrapper and I threw it in the back seat of their car.
You could have actually just gone and bought a Whopper and put the whole Whopper back there. But
No. I wanted for them to, empty because it's no use throwing the whole Whopper back there because it's not eaten. Maybe a half would have been good, but no, they were arguing on who ate that Whopper. I'll be right back. I gotta get some lemonade.
Go in the backseat, thought someone ate it. That's fun. A vegan, a vegetarian.
I'm expecting a phone call any minute from my daughter who might need picked up from work.
Yeah.
But maybe not for a few minutes yet. So.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to make the lemonade.
Yeah. Or he has some already made, so pour it in that. So what he's going to do, he probably has it in the refrigerator already made.
I don't know why I don't buy the frozen concentrate lemonades. I used to buy those like years ago. I haven't bought them in years.
Yeah.
I bought some limeade like that. The concentrate in the little can.
Yeah. Mix it with water.
Key lime.
Mix it up.
But I was gonna make a cake with it. I got some angel food cake.
Sure.
And you just pour the angel. You put the limeade. You defrost it. Put it in a baking pan, a glass casserole dish or whatever, and then you put the. It's almost like a cobbler. You just pour the thing over it. It's got the instructions on it. They don't add nothing, just that can of limeade and that cake mix, and you make a cake with that. Comes out good. I seen that on YouTube. I'm like, man, that looks good. So, but I ran out of lemonade, so I had to make some limeade. You can ask Wayne. I'm a lemonade fanatic.
I like lemonade, but I buy when I buy juice in the supermarket, I get the cranberry pomegranate juice, Ocean Spray. Right? Cranberry
like
pomegranate. It's tart. And that's what I like is the tart. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Popcorn, right? She was popcorn.
Someone's giving us popcorn and peanuts.
Yeah. Popcorn and peanuts watching the neighbors argue about that Whopper wrapper.
So
That's wrong, but they shouldn't have done that to me.
Yeah.
Man, he chastising me because the yard don't. Well, cut your
Well,
grass.
I assume you had a word with your lawnmower guy and said, please don't mow beyond this point or something.
Nah, that's all right.
No, the
No.
hell with it. Okay.
Yeah. Makes my yard look uneven if it's not cut.
Okay.
I mean, I'm so used to cutting that ditch, right there. When I was cutting, now I can't cut grass no more. I can't. I'll make one lap with a push mower. I can make one lap. I'm done for. I'm bent over like a crippled old man. Well, I am a crippled old man.
My lawn, literally the piece of lawn that I mow in my backyard, is about 18 by 20 feet. Less than 400 square feet of lawn I have.
I couldn't cut that.
And it take me about like 7, maybe 10 minutes to mow it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And I go over it twice. You know what I mean? I go one way, then I go the other way. You know what I mean?
What's your front yard? You got limestone or something?
You got no front yard. Here, I'll show you the hydrangea. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can turn this around.
Oh,
Oops, wrong button. Happens every time.
he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
He has a street. He has there's no lawn. It's a street out in front. He'll be back. He'll show you.
How you been doing, Siberian gal, pal?
Put the popcorn out there and the peanuts.
And hot air too. I don't know exactly where she's at, Siberian. I don't know where she's at. I forgot.
Here he is.
Man, it's hot.
I don't know where I went. Let me try and turn this around again. I might leave again. I don't know. Let me see.
Gotta go in more.
Front camera.
Yeah.
Front ultra wide. Wait.
Hit back.
Settings. Back camera.
Yeah, back
Got
facing.
Get out of there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Look, here's the road.
Oh,
Here's
you
the
look like
sidewalk.
the hydrangeas.
Here's my hydrangeas here.
Blue and pink hydrangeas. You got some nails in the ground.
Yeah. Look, across the street, they're white. You see the ones over there?
Yeah.
Those
you
are
throw
white.
some old rusty nails in the dirt, and the next year
I don't
they'll
know. We
change
didn't do nothing for them, but they purple and pink. That's our front yard right there. You're looking at it.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Let me see if I take you around and show you the backyard just for kicks. Right? Ugh. Let me see where I'm going. Oh, here's our prickly pear. Look. Here's our prickly pear cactus.
There
See
you
that
go.
guy? He was just in full bloom a week ago. Look, there's one yellow bloom on it now. Right?
Yeah.
The hydrangeas, these other things, these purple things here, whatever they are. These are the string beans climbing up this trellis. Right? That's my car. Right? That's my backyard there. See that?
Oh, damn. That shouldn't take you but about 3 minutes to cut.
It took me about 7 minutes, but I go both directions. I go one way, then the other.
I got you. See, you got a raised bed there, too.
In the back?
To your right. Turn right. Right there.
Those are my special plants.
Special plants.
Yeah. But these are my wife's plants back here. That one, look,
Yeah.
we got an asparagus. You see that asparagus back there?
Yeah.
We had cucumbers and corn in here, but the woodchuck got it. The groundhog got it. So
Damn.
that's the back of my house. That's my grill. Okay, I'm gonna try and turn this back around. Settings. Front ultra wide, no. Front cam.
Yep, there you go.
There we go. That's better. I don't want ultra wide though, do I? Mm-hmm.
That's good right there, I guess.
It's legal in New York State, Cajun, to grow, so I take advantage of that.
Oh,
You know
I
what I mean?
didn't even see in it.
Why support the black market, right?
Yeah.
Wayne, you got a kick out of that, but it's actually true.
Yeah, but how you said it, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, but he went by and plants so fast you couldn't see what they were. Couldn't make
Well,
them out.
I'm not trying to feature them on Wayne's stream either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't tell me what they were. I knew what they were.
Well, boy, it's hot outside, man.
We're dropping pretty quick now. It's down to 84 now.
Yeah,
So-
well, it's 91 still over here, and it's 7 o'clock. Usually it's like 80 something, but man, I tell you what, last year, man, we had a heat wave. We under heat advisories today, severe heat advisories. It was like 110 today with the heat index.
It was up in the 90s here.
I believe it. Oh. They got a fly in here that's bugging me. I guess I held the front door open too long and a fly got in.
That's why they're going.
Missy wanted to get some stuff out of the Jeep today to put in the car, some CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
She opened that Jeep door and a bunch of washes came up. One got her on the wrist, right there. She was like, they got a wasp nest in the door of that Jeep. I'm like, I'll go get them. I grabbed my lighter fluid, charcoal lighter. Went over there and they had 3 washes on the passenger side, right by the door where the hinge is at. There was 3 washes there. I got those. Then I went, and the door was already open, thank God. And I seen that nest in there. I'm like, I got you now, boy. And I squirted all that down real good with that. And about 7 washes fell. That charcoal starters, instant death for a wasp. Instant death. Gas too, but this ain't as flammable as gas. So I got rid of the nest, grabbed the nest, and I threw it away. It was soaking with that charcoal starter.
Yeah. Good.
But one of them got it. Good thing it was just one. And I'm glad she's not allergic to them things.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I would get allergic reactions to bee stings. Maybe wasps, but not honeybees, or maybe the other way around. I don't even remember. But I don't have allergic reactions anymore. You know, I guess they say I outgrew them. When I was a kid, I got bit. I swelled up like a balloon. You know, my whole arm. You know.
Wow.
But that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh.
So, and it was really only just the one time.
We used to catch bees in the summertime. I mean, well, in school. And in the schoolyard, we'd catch the bee and hold it by its wings and put our belt. You know, everybody wore a belt back then, you know. And we put that bee on our leather belt, and he'd sting that belt, and the stinger would come out. So we played with the bee. You know, it was safe to play with them after that. But it wouldn't take long. A few hours later, they would die.
Yeah, the bee dies. When it stings, when it leaves the stinger behind, it rips out the intestines of the bee. Right?
Yep. A bunch of stuff comes out with the stinger.
Yeah.
They can sting you without it coming out of them. It's just a light sting. But when they hit you hard, the stinger stays in you. And when they fly off, it rips it all out. Because I've been stung before.
I smacked the bees with my bare hands and killed them.
And while I was trying to get the stinger out with the leather, that bee hit me. But the stinger didn't come out of him. But it still got me, though. Not as bad as a regular bee sting. Now, EpiPens, man, them things are expensive. You're looking at like $500 or $600 for one of those pens.
No, I didn't. I told her to call me.
Huh?
Yeah, okay. Stephanie, I told her to call me when she was done.
Killer bees. You must be around California because that's where the killer bees are. Remember back in the early 70s, they were talking about by 1982, the killer bees was going to be up in California.
As they come further north and mix with other bees, they become less aggressive. In the colder climates and with the other bees around, they're still here, but they're less aggressive.
Y'all have them in New York?
I think they have them in certainly in Pennsylvania and Maryland. I think we have them in Western New York too.
No. Well, that's where this car came from. It was probably about 20 miles north of the Pennsylvania line.
And the bees were living in the car door.
No.
Oh, your new car.
No, Hey.
Dave, if you're talking, we can't hear you. He looks like he's singing. Okay, I'm going to drop off the panel. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Wayne, thanks.
I'm back now. Didn't Doug leave, huh? Oh, take care, Doug. I'm sorry I wasn't here when you left, but nice to have you here. I hope you come back again sometime. And God bless. All right. So we're going to stay here for a little bit more, and then we're going to skimper on off here, like the English people say. Right now, not yet, but we will. And I'll let you know when. Let me put this back on charge, my phone. My phone's dying. No, my phone to die. No, my phone's pretty good. But we're having a good old time chatting here with friends, and it's always nice to see Doug come here and join us and everything. I got a phone call, so I had to get off my computer. But I'm back here now, so I'm back on live, and hope more people come in before we do leave the live stream, because we're going to make sure it's on 3 hours before we get off. So we're not leaving yet. So hope more people show up here and say hi, or just to come back and say hello to everybody, and be cheerful like we all are on here. You know, we all have fun on this channel.
That's where
So it's good to have a
myself.
chat.
All right, I'm back. That was Johnny.
Yeah, I had to take a phone call from my sister, so I had to mute the call. So, but everything's fine.
I'll go watch what you're doing.
But you know, it's just I missed Doug before he left because I wasn't on here. I had to take the phone call. So I'm thankful he's on here and joined us. Nice to see him.
Where'd Doug go?
But he had to pick up his daughter. He said that he had to go pick her up afterwards. So that's what he probably had to do.
Oh, okay.
But
I
he
got
said
you.
that earlier to me when he was up here on the panel. So I just figured. The wife looks busy tonight, carrying all that stuff for walking by, huh?
Yeah, she's cooking meatball and gravy. Meatballs and gravy.
Uh-huh.
You know, the
Busy.
brown the meatballs down real good. That's how you make it gravy.
Mhm.
Then you deglaze it. You know, makes it pretty gravy. No flour, no kitchen bouquet, none of that crap. We don't use that. No. There's hardly nobody down here that uses kitchen bouquet. We know how to make a gravy. That's why.
Yeah.
Natural gravy.
Maybe someone will spread it around after a while, come up in this area and they'll get to know it. And everybody be doing it up here. You don't be doing that stuff anymore.
Ah.
So glad you got your car anyway, huh?
Yeah. Neither.
How'd that bees get in your Jeep? How'd they get in there?
How'd what?
How'd the wasps get in your Jeep?
They skinny and they can get in that door crack.
Wow.
They can't get in there. I don't know how they bring the stuff in to build a nest though.
But Casey got rid of them.
It wasn't that long ago. It was probably 2 weeks ago. It was at night though. I opened the door up and popped the hood so Johnny could look at something. But it was at night. I guess them wasps wasn't real active. You know, at night it's cool at night. You know, it's not hot. But the hotter it is, the more them wasps are mad. We call it mad. They get real mad and they bite. Sting, I mean.
I hate those wasps.
And these are them big old red wasps. They got a reddish, like a horse, you know, a roan red horse. That's the color these wasps are, like a roan horse. Call them a red wasp.
She's lucky she only got stung a little bit. Lucky didn't get it worse, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad she's not allergic to them. Yeah, yellow jackets are nasty too.
I slap the yellow jacks all the time. The big round ones come around my head. I chased them out my yard one day with a stick and I beat him in his head with it. They come around my thing and they end up on the ground. They never come around me.
What are you calling a yellow jacket? A wasp or like a hornet?
I hit the hornets in the wasp. I knock them all down.
Yeah, because them big bumblebees.
Yeah,
big black bumblebees.
Yeah, I got them.
Some people call those yellow jackets because they have a yellow stripe on the back.
Oh, you want to know what I do to them?
I brother flaps and kills them.
They don't come around my porch no more. They see me and run away. They fly away. I ain't going to mess with him. He kills me. And then when I get out there and Wayne says the wasp out there, he ain't come at me show up when I was out there. Well, I went. So where's the wasp? Where is
now I know what Cajun uses on them. I'll use that method.
Yeah, charcoal starter fluid that kills them instantly. Just spray. It sprays. You know, you lift the lid and you spray it on your coals, or you just point it and squeeze it at the wasp nest. You know, upside down or whatever.
Light on fire,
I'll put it in a spray bottle. Hey, Cajun, I'll put it in a spray bottle and spray the hell out of it with it.
Yeah, they'll fly. You'll get them a little bit with that, but I like that charcoal starter. It's got them 4 holes in there, and it comes out. It spreads a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. They won't mess with me now. I know you told me what to use. I'll give it to them. I'll soak them right down, and they'll all die.
Oh yeah, and they won't take the paint off of a car or your house or nothing like that. I used to use gas in an old black-eyed pea can. You know, we'd always have some old corn cans or black-eyed string bean cans laying around, and I fill about that much with gas. And then, like for a wasp nest that's real high in the eave, you know, way up in the gable end on there, you just take that can. Now you don't throw the can at them, but you just, you know, throw that gas on them like that, and He'll get them. You can throw that gas about 10, 12 foot in the air.
It goes on the nest and goes through and kills them all. They'll die.
Oh,
Glad he told me that. I'll use it next time. I'll get some of
that's
that.
all I used to use was gas at one time to kill a wasp nest.
I use it.
Instant death, man.
But you pour it right on the guy.
Just throw it right on the wasp nest. Gas, any kind of way you can.
They die.
Or a sprayer. You know, get you a sprayer. Like with some diesel and gas. You don't want to use just gas in a sprayer. It'll eat your O-rings up. But yeah, carburetor cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, that's highly flammable. Anything that's flammable.
Yeah, that stuff they use on the charcoal lighting fluid.
Yeah, and they got a little bit of oil in that charcoal starter fluid. It's a little oily, just a little bit. So and it stays on, you know, not like gas. It evaporates, it's gone off your hands. Gas, once it gets off your hand, it's gone. But that charcoal lighter, you could feel it, you know, a couple hours later. If you don't wash your hands, you could still, you know, feel it. It's a little oily, not much.
I wear gloves when I do it, and I'll squirt it around the. If I ever find a wasp nest, I'll give it to them. I'll soak it down dead, and I'll kill them all.
Yeah. Well, I grabbed that wasp nest. It was full of that charcoal starter. But I grabbed it, and then, you know, threw it in a neighbor's yard. He came, not that neighbor, another neighbor. But he came and cut the grass today. But his grass was long. He didn't even see that wasp nest in there.
So he ran it over?
Oh yeah, he cut it. I guess he did. He, you know, cut the yard. I didn't see him run over the wasp nest, but somebody almost stole his weed eater. Had a guy on a bicycle, and he was like stopped, and he was stopped right there by that weed eater on his truck bed. You know, the weed eater was sticking out the truck bed, and he was down cutting his daughter's grass. He owns the house next to me. That's when family comes for Christmas or whatever, New Year's, Thanksgiving. Family comes, they stay in that house. You know, he doesn't rent it out or nothing. This is, you know, 4 or 5 people that stay there just for the holidays for a few days, you know. So, you know, I got good neighbors. You know, I don't hear them. They're never there. Except when he cuts grass or family comes in. But anyway, he had he brought his zero-turn lawnmower, and he had in his weed eater, and that weed eater was sticking out the bed of the truck. And I was sitting on the steps, and my car's right there. And I'm looking at this guy. He didn't see me. And he stops, and he wipes his forehead, and he reaches out for that weed eater. And I said, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Man, he jumped about 2 foot off of that bicycle, and I mean, he hauled ass down the road. He didn't know nobody was watching him.
Trying to steal it out of your car and yell at him.
He was picking to steal that guy's weed eater. And then when Joe got back from cutting his daughter's yard, I told him about it. So I was sitting on the steps, man. Your weed eater almost went for a ride with a black guy on a bicycle. He said, man, I forgot I left it on a truck. I'm like, yeah.
It could have been gone, man. You don't see that again. But one day you see him doing his lawn and go up and grab it from him and punch him.
Oh, yeah. Somebody would have either used it or sold it. One of the two.
Like someone stole my gas before from under my porch. You look at it and catch them. And now I lock it up so I don't take it no more.
He said he's going to put some cameras up. He's got the cameras. All he's got to do is put them up.
When's that going to happen? Sometimes people.
Yeah. In broad daylight, too. I mean, he was reaching for it. He had stopped, and then he was like wiping his face, with a towel or something, old T-shirt or whatever. And then, like he was resting, from riding. Yeah, he was resting too close to that weed eater.
Mm.
Missy made some lemonade. I'm gonna get some ice because it's gonna be hot.
Yeah. So I don't steal nothing around Cage, and Cage will catch it.
That's right. You don't mess with Cajun, man. He jumped. Look, he jumped the way up on
That
his
sounds
bike
funny.
and went down the street. Back up.
No, it sounds funny that you told that.
Uh, yeah.
Man. Oh boy. All right. All right. Some ice cold lemonade.
That's better. Especially when it's hot out. Especially, man. Oh, yeah.
Well, I learned something today about the logo, how to make the logo. You don't type anything on the bottom part. You just put the number of the logo, what size is it in the top. As they told me, and that'll be fine. Well, I learned something today from the vendor that makes the logos or whatever. You all right, man?
Huh?
So you look like you were in a little pain, man.
Yeah, it was. My pants are cutting my belly. I have to undo my unbutton my pants. Pull the zipper down a little bit. It's cutting me. Pants are too tight. I gained some more weight. Man.
You gotta work out and get rid of it, man. Like
I was trying to lose it, and well, I went to my cardiologist last Thursday. I weighed close to 190. I gained 4 pounds. I weighed 185, and I'm right at 189 and a half. So I'm knocking on getting to 200. Man, I ain't never been that big in my life. Man, 170, 165, 170 most of my life. I can't even walk. No, I can't do that. I'll walk about a half a block. I'm crippled. My back hurts so much, and my legs, I'm like walking sideways. I can't hardly go grocery shopping. When we do, I know what I want. I'm in and out. Well, and then once me and Missy get to the cash register, I say, I'm going in the Jeep. But, or in the whoever brought us to the store, I say, I'm going in the car with them. I can't stand up no more.
No.
Yeah, I was trying to lose it. But Missy wanted to lose a couple of pounds. She weighs 145. She's short. She's like, I think 5'4" or something. She weighs 145. And she was losing some weight, so she went on like a little egg diet or something for a week. And I just made some sandwiches, and I didn't have her cook, not just for me. And it's not junk food, but you know, leftovers and sandwiches and stuff like that, salad and stuff, you know, not enough to put on no weight. 5'3.5". That's about how tall Missy is. 5'3", 5'4".
Mm.
Like I said, she weighs 145. She went up to like the 155 one time, and she was like, "Oh no, I gotta lose some weight." But it didn't show. You know, it didn't look like she gained any weight. 131. Yeah, so that's about right. So you and Missy, y'all about this. I don't know what size pants she wears. I think she wears a 10, 8, or 10 or something. I think. I don't know all them women's sizes.
So my ex-girlfriend now, she weighs size 4 now. That's small.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay. Well, she wears a 10 too. So
Okay.
I used to have a ladies' store, and it was called 457 or 468 or something like that. 3 numbers. That was the name of the store. 457 or something.
Well, 4, 5, 6.
Something like that. 456. That was the name of it. And
7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5,
no, it
6.
wasn't that. But it was a women's clothing store, and you know, so I was saying, which 4, 5, whatever stand for? They said, well, that's women's pant sizes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, petite. Mrs. a little petite. She's about, I don't know, got a nice butt. Yeah, all the men turn around when they walk by. They turn around and look.
If you didn't look, you wouldn't be normal.
Yep, a little junk in the trunk. Not like a little junk in the trunk. They got my buddy Pat Richard made a song. That's the name of it, Junk in the Trunk. I like a little junk in the trunk.
Yeah, like the guy.
All his girls had some junk in the trunk. They were good size. This last one he got, she's good size, but not as big as the other one. She got some junk in the trunk.
Yeah, she said the junk in the trunk and the fat in the sack, right?
Padding in the booty. Yeah. Booty call.
Booty call.
Yeah. And then
when driving the truck, how's he doing?
Who's that?
One that drives the truck.
Doing that drives the truck. My cousin, Raising Cajun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He came into panel last Sunday. They had a little fundraiser for him to kind of defer the cost of the shipping for that car and the work that we got to do to it. Now, a water pump is $200.
Wow.
Man. I found one online, you know, for like $60.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather pay $60 than $200.
Mm.
Guess I'm gonna start working on that tomorrow. I got to order the water pump tomorrow, and then I start taking the other one off. They got some other stuff. You got to take off a bunch of stuff to get to that damn water pump. You got to take the fan off, the radiator fan that has to come off. The heat shield and the exhaust manifold has to come off.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to work on it in 10-minute spurts. Because that bending over, standing there and then bending over, man, I my back goes out when I shave.
Oh wow!
You know, leaning over the sink. You know, not really leaning over the sink, but just leaning forward, so you know the drops of shaving to fall in the sink. So you gotta lean forward, and that kills my back right there.
You better have someone with you when you're working on it then.
Huh?
You better have somebody with you when you're working on the water pump.
Why?
So in case your back goes out when you're working on the car. What do you
Oh,
think?
I'll go out, but I can make it to the front door and get in the house. Missy will be out there. She's been out yesterday cleaning the car, cleaning the floor mats, all that. Arm all in the dash. They got dog hair everywhere in there. He had a dog in there at one time, and man, there's dog hair everywhere. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I know when they shed, they fucking man, they go
And
all over.
this is a hound dog. You know, this is a bloodhound. You know, like old Duke on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
A bloodhound like that. So, you know, those dogs don't shed a lot. But this one did.
Wow, that
Man,
thing
all
was,
over that car. Man.
probably growed a long hair, and he fell on the Jeep, and he put all his hair in there. He goes, that's what now. If someone gets the Jeep, they have to
That
clean
dogs
the Jeep.
are very vicious. Those things.
Not about that much hair in there, that thick of hair. I'm like, if you riding down the road, you know, like when we get it on the road, get the fender on it and stuff. My neighbor, he said he used to do body work, so he can put that fender on and line it up and all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, that'll work. So because that car, a lady hit that car. He was driving. A woman ran a light or something and hit him, and it messed up the fender. And naturally, it all them tabs where you bolt the fender to, all that been out of shape and everything. He knows how. My neighbor knows how to do all that. He was a body man for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, that'll work. So I told a buddy of mine called me last night. He used to be a cop here in town. And I'm like, what's the legalities of driving without a fender? You know, he said, all your lights work? Signal lights, all that? I'm like, yeah. He says, you can drive it. As long as all your lights work. Signal lights, all that. He said, they can't do you nothing about a fender. You know, because it's temporary anyway. Let me find that song. I'll post a link up for it.
I gotta grab myself some tea, man. It's green tea. I haven't got none of that. Usually has on the tea. I like it. When Cajun's on it, it's always funny when Cajun's on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we're gonna stay on here for 3 hours and then we'll be done with the stream.
Man, I don't know if this song is on this. He was on TV for an hour. There's the link for it. That song might be in there, Junk in the Trunk. It might be in there, but I'm Your Pawpaw's gonna be on there. I'm Your Pawpaw. It's all English. He doesn't have any French songs in it. He does some French Cajun music, but you know it's all in English, so it's all easy to understand.
Oh, really?
Well, it depends. You know the way we talk down here. Sometimes it's hard to understand.
No, I tried. Southern person tried to talk to me before, and always language. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Whoa! Wow!
That's
That was
crazy.
ringing. I don't know if that was me or not. Nope. That was a little beep I heard. I was turning the volume up when I heard it, and I was like, ooh. Oh, there you go. All right, Siberian guy, pal. Yeah, Pat Resort, he's got some good stuff. He's got If Every Day Could Be Monday. He's got some good songs. Got like the rock, kind of a Cajun rock and roll style to his music. You know, it's not no headbanging stuff where you can't understand what he says. You know, and he's down from where all my people's from, Lions Point, way out in the compound in the country. Oh, if you like music and easy rock or whatever, you're like this. See, now that I got a blue wrench, I can put a link in the chat every now and then. Because they got some good stuff. Not just music, but some funny stuff. Like Cajun comedy. Cajuns, man, they don't have to cuss to make you laugh. That's one good thing about a comedian. If a comedian can make me laugh without cussing, he's good. He's good. With this, when I go to Louisiana, I like to hang out with the street jazz players. Oh, you mean in NOLA, New Orleans? Now, you need to come over here for some good music. Me and Missy can bring you to the world famous K-Bone radio station. They got a museum in there and all that. So good too. And if you got long ash blonde hair like Missy, y'all would pass for sisters. Y'all same height, same weight, just about. And y'all got some junk in the trunk. Oh, your son lives down there? Oh, okay. And by New Orleans or in New Orleans? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's not far from me. I think New Orleans like 2 hours and some change, you know. Oh, Baton Rouge? Hell, that's an hour. It's an hour and some change. Depends on East Baton Rouge or West Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, you know, pretty wide from east to west and north to south, but more east to west is wide. He's the administrator at LSU. Oh, really? Wow. I got my neighbor, the other neighbor, not the vegans. His kids, they teach at LSU here in Eunice. We have a extension off of LSU, LSU-E. Then they got LSU at Alexandria, and then LSU at Monroe, LSU at Shreveport. So we got a few towns with the college, and Eunice is one of them. And if you come here for football, no, You got to go to the main college for that with a scholarship. But my buddy, my neighbor, his kids live in the house. It's his house, but his kids live there. They teach at LSU. They graduated at LSU and they teach there. But he was the president of the college over here. He was the big dog. I guess they call that administrator. You know, it's above the dean. You know, he first taught school in Baton Rouge. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, we're not far from Baton Rouge to the west. Yeah, I caught that typo. Not a problem. When you make a typo, you don't have to correct it. I catch it because I actually read Baton Rouge. I didn't read rough. My mind saw rouge, red. So when I make a typo, unless it's a bad typo, I don't rewrite it because people catch it. You can mix up the words except for the first letter and the last letter. You can jumble the inside of them all you want. I can still read it as that word. You can make a whole paragraph. I can still read it. Jumble all the words. I can read it just as fast as it was correct. Boy, that meatball gravy smells good. Cool. And then we got some potato salad. Oh, boy, I'm fixing to jump on that. I'm going to gain 2 more pounds just talking about it. Y'all don't hear that fan back there, do y'all?
Nope.
You don't? Damn, that mic cancels out real good. I like that new mic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it ain't that new anymore. It's what, 5 months old? 6 months, something like that.
Ain't that old, man. Jesse's got that, right? 6 months ago.
Huh?
You just got that mic 6 months ago?
About 6 months ago, something like that.
It's not that old.
Not that old, man.
And it stays plugged in, so the colors keep changing. I never turn my computer off. It just goes to sleep on its own. The only time it turns off is when I turn it off. You know, restart it. Do that about every 3 days. Get them files back organized, you know, kind of speed up the computer a little bit. But anyway, yeah, it's right here is where you talk into.
Yep.
But I'm glad y'all don't hear the fans because I got them blowing from. We got the air conditioning in the bedroom on. The bedroom door is right there.
Yep.
And I got a fan blowing from the cold air from the bedroom into the kitchen where we're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fire's off. Yeah, the fire's off. She finished. It's ready to eat. We're just kind of waiting on Johnny.
Okay, you get off and go eat and enjoy your meal, all right?
Yep. Yep. You said you was getting off at 3 hours, and we right at it. So,
yeah.
All right, y'all. Yep. Wayne, thank you for the link, man, as always. Yep. Good to see you again. Miss Siberian Gal Pal, good seeing you again. Dave, good seeing you. All right, well, y'all know the routine is good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe, be that way, stay safe. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all later. That's right, baby. Crackling grease.
When you leave,
some gratin grease. Some gratin. Hey, Dave, if you ever come down here, man, you're going to eat good, bro. And you're going to know what I'm talking about when I say cracklings. Real hog cracklings, and in French we call them gratons. You eat that, you're gonna say, Wayne, buy my half of the house. I'm staying down here. So, all right, y'all take it easy, fellas.
Yep.
And everybody in chat. Good time.
All right, we're done. Everybody have a good night. Now we're all done for the night. Yep. So we're going off the stream now. Everybody have a good night and God bless. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye, Siberian Gal Pal. Al, see you later. Everybody else, I'll see you later, everybody. Have a good night. Bye now. Stay cool.